I have a long life ahead of me. I have a long life ahead of me, okay? Okay, so story time. Let's just chit chat. You guys are like family, right? I'm like looking at you guys. We're gonna talk, no judgment here, right? Okay, it's a story time about the time when I was so scared because I got stuck in an elevator. Can you believe? And it was on my fiance at the time birthday. Crazy. It's a crazy story. Let's I do have this right here. Don't mind me, right? It's a held fan, handheld fan, purely from Africa. It's a lot of cute designs, and I bought this at shop. I'll put the shop link down below. I'm gonna use this to keep me cool because I really want the focus to be on me and the focus to be on my voice. So let's jump right into it, okay? All right, so it was during like a fall that, his birthday is in October, right? Around this time, it actually passed. We celebrated, it's all good. It didn't happen this time though, but it happened a few years ago. And this is a story that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be able to tell people this story because it is so crazy. And so we booked a trip with some friends. We're like, okay, we're gonna celebrate it outside. We didn't want to do anything crazy, and so we booked a trip for like Atlantic City, and we're like, okay, we're gonna have fun there. Of course, all the casino, all of that, we will have fun. That's a guarantee with friends. And so we're like, okay, let's go. So we went there. We actually did a really nice, renowned hotel there. That has like a big casino inside. I can't remember quite the hotel name, but it was very nice, well known. A plan that I have was to do like a little room decoration. You know how you decorate your room, and it's like all popping, you have balloons, you have flower, all of those jizz. Even though like I see a lot of men doing that for their woman, why not give some flowers to our man, right? So at the time I was like, let me switch it up. Let me switch that up real quick. And so, hey, I decided to do everything. The theme was like blue with a hint of silver, all nice. If I can find a picture and stuff, I'll put it. You guys can see how it was. It was really nice. I was proud of myself. I was like, at that point, book me for any of your decoration because I got you. But no, for real, it was really nice. And so and so we did all of that. I decorated, that was for the early morning because he went out with his friends, and I got a few minutes to myself. It was like 30 to 40 minutes. I decorate everything. He came back, sang, all of the nice birthday shenanigan happened, and we had a dinner reservation that night to celebrate him. And also one of his friends birthday was also like a day after, and so that was a cool little trip. So we actually was like very into it. We had fun. We went out, went and did some games around the boards, and went to visit the casino just to see a little bit. And then it was time to head to the hotel room again to get ready for dinner, all of that. So we got ready, everything was great. And imagine we took, it was like, we took a room. Originally our room was like on, I would say like the 3rd, 4th floor. They gave us a level up, was like, since it's your birthday, we're gonna level you guys up, and a really nice room instead of what you originally have. We're like, okay, that's fine. Oh, we're lucky. We're about to be, but okay, this one was on the 10th floor. And so of course, we like elevator, I like to use the stairs sometimes, but 10 is ridiculous. Okay, we're taking that elevator. I know, a thick girl, I know, do the stairs, but 10 is a bit too much, okay, especially when you have heels on. So we got dressed, everything is all good, everyone dressed up, and we're going down. Mind you, that everyone, because all of our rooms somehow went to like the same level, and so we all took the elevator together and all of that. And so we went to the elevator, about to take it, and Lord, we got in, we pressed the ground floor where we're supposed to go and get into our Uber, and it started working. Then it just a little noise and it stopped. I was like, what? Excuse you? What just happened? And it says 6th floor, and it's not even quite like, so it went past this, was going to 5 and just stopped there. And automatically I was just like, wait a second, we're not about to be in those horror. I know Halloween is coming up because it is in October. I know Halloween is coming up, but we're not about to do this. Mind you, I love watching horror movies. Like, I'm a horror movie girl to the T. But no, with this one right here, we're not about to do that. It's not about to happen. And so I just freaked out. And my fiance at the time, hubby now, he pressed the emergency button. And so someone picked up, and we're like, we're stuck. They're like, what? We're like, we're stuck in an elevator. They're like, what? We're like, we're stuck in an elevator. What are you talking about? What? Oh, wait. We're stuck in an elevator? Okay, we're gonna get some people on the phone right now. We're like, okay, so do that, because I don't know. And so I was in shock, but I also was scared, because I know, like, I've watched so many horror movies that I'm like, excuse me, this is not about to happen to me right now. I have a long life ahead of me. Okay? I have a lot of things I need to achieve, and I was overthinking my life at that point. Like, it was, if I can put something on here, it was that. I was a hell no. Literally. And we had to wait. For some reason, we waited like 10 minutes for someone to call us back, and was like, hey, I had to cancel the Uber and all of that, because we just couldn't do anything. It was the last thing on my mind at that point, until I got a notification saying the Uber was there, and I was like, that's the last thing right now. I canceled it. And we waited the 10 minutes. They called. They were like, okay, you guys are stuck between things, but we will have to call people in. They're on their way. They're gonna help you guys come out of the elevator. I was like, what? We're between floors. How are we coming out? Okay, at that point, I was just like, should I call my parents? Should I, like, what is gonna be my last word? Because that's not how I just celebrated my birthday, literally a week ago. And then my fiance's birthday, the day we're going to dinner to celebrate him. What is going on? Do we call our people? It was a scary experience. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, ugh. Now it's just like, okay, I gotta say this. I gotta tell this story. Anywho's, after 10 minutes, so that's like 20 minutes, us being in that elevator, just talking to each other about nonsense, nothing, just life in general. Like, okay, we're about to be in this situation. Like, what are we, like, how do we do this? Okay, I can't even remember what was crossing our mind at that point. But we're trying to, like, help each other not go crazy, because it is a crazy situation to be in. And so, mind you, after the 20 minutes, they call and they're like, okay, we're working on it. I said, so after the 20-something minute, they call us back and like, okay, the guys just walk in and they're trying to push the elevator a little bit up somehow so that you guys can come out. I'm like, how do you do that, ma'am? They can't even explain it to us. And so out of nowhere, 10 minutes after that, that's like 30 something minutes, and the elevator opens. But it opens and you could see that it's stuck between floors. Like you could see there's a little opening, right? Enough for someone to go through. But you also have the rest that's like blocked out. You can't pass through. And so we had to like jump a bit and climb out of that elevator. It was crazy. And at the time, I'll show you guys picture. I wouldn't say I didn't gain a lot of meat on my body as I was I was skinnier. And it was easier, but I was just thinking to myself, like, if I was very big, it would have been a struggle for me to come out, because that space, even though it's reasonable enough for people to come out of it, it would have been tough. But we actually managed to come out by pushing each other. But it was like one of those experiences you only hear talked about on TV, on like Storytime, of course. Like, it's just those type of, I can't even explain how I was feeling at the time. But I will tell you, after I got out of it, to tell me that I have to take the elevator again because we had one more day there, I was always scared, always thinking, but it is the 10th floor. Girl, what will you do? Tell me, what will you do? Will you take that stair? Because going down, I don't mind taking the stairs, but especially when you're wearing heels and stuff, going up is a struggle. But mind you, after that, coming up, I took my shoes off and took the stairs 10 flights up just to go into that room. It's ridiculous. Like, I can't. I had to take the elevator because it was a ridiculous amount of stairs and I just couldn't. But frankly speaking, what will you do? Doesn't this remind you of those horror shows? Like, what will you do? Anyway, this actually, it was keeping me cool. Like, don't mind me. You don't have to be in a tropical place, or you don't have to be, you could even take this to parties. And do you have any events with African moms and parents? Excuse me? You could give that to someone. They will very much appreciate it. It keeps you cool. It's stylish. I just personally love it. But that was my story time, y'all. You guys like it? If you like this type of story time, just let me know. And I do have a lot. In my years, I have a lot of crazy story time. Might not be crazy, but interesting. Something that wouldn't really happen on the usual. But hey, if you guys like this, enjoy it, I will see you guys in my next video. If you do like it, you know what to do. You know, just like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, not in that order. Maybe subscribe, like, and then comment in that order. Yeah, I like it. And share. Share. Tell people I'm here. Tell people this girl right here have some potential. I think I do. Okay, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.